You see, guys, honestly, sometimes I don't really blame Maurice. Like, I don't really blame Maurice Sam for all these things, like all these things that people are dragging him for. And I know some people won't like this my talk, but if you're inside the industry and you've been close to people in it, you actually understand what I'm saying. See, guys, you see, making movie is not being so. It's not just come and act and go home. Like, guys, the thing is business. Like, when I mean business, big business, money, relevance, pressures, expectations, like everything is literally involved. Like, if you don't make films that people connect with, people actually resonate with, people, feel connected to while watching, people will simply stop watching you. It's simple as that. You know, these days, audience no dey pity anybody. Like, there are so many people making making movies right now. So when people say, Maurice is doing too much with actresses on set, or why is he, being always doing extra, or why is he no longer, with Sonia, or why does he feel that he no longer likes Sonia? I just laugh sometimes because, guys, they are not seeing the full picture. Honestly, they don't know what is inside it. Let's be honest, guys. Chemistry sells movies. If a love story is not convincing, people will drag that film. If the emotions are not real, comment will scatter the whole project. So when Maurice Sam goes the extra mile on set, laughing, bonding, connecting with his co-stars, people outside just see clips and jump to conclusions. They don't know what it takes to create something believable on screen. And yes, guys, sometimes it looks like, too much. Sometimes it even looks like it look uncomfortable. But does anybody ask themselves why? No, nobody asks themselves. All they know is that Maurice has forsaken Sonia and everything. They no longer act together, which sometimes I don't blame them too for saying it. But then, guys, this man has money to make. He has a brand to protect. He has a level to maintain. And fame is very expensive to keep. Today you are hot, tomorrow another fine boy will come. The industry doesn't wait for anybody. If you know, that's why it looks as if there is much competition in it. They wait for you. So if he relaxes or start doing average work, people will move on fast. Now, about this movie, he left, people are saying that he left Sonia for other actresses. This particular talk, let's actually calm down. Nobody was in that relationship except the two of them. People talk like they were sleeping in the same room with them. Relationships are complex, feelings change, priorities shift, pressure increases, and when fame enters love, everything becomes harder. Sometimes people grow apart not because of cheating, not because of another woman, but because life itself changes them. And another thing people don't like to admit is that public relationships are extremely stressful. Everybody is watching, everybody is judging, everyone has opinion. One wrong move you make like this, the internet will finish you. Like they go shade you tire. So even if Maurice and Sonia are no longer close, does that, automatically mean that he, dumped her for another actress? Or could it be that, things just didn't work out anymore? Why must it always be like a valiant and a victim? I feel like people project their own heartbreak into celebrities' relationship. They see a man moving on and even just doing his job and they immediately tag him wicked. But ask yourself this. If Maurice actually stopped acting romantic, roles, convincing people that it is actually real, will people actually still watch his movies? You that is watching now, if Maurice comes back tomorrow and his romantic movies is not convincing, are you going to stick and watch? If he withdraws and becomes stiff on sale, will producers still cast him? Will people still love to watch his movie? See here, guys, this industry you're seeing rewards performance, not sentiment. And another thing, guys, actors don't switch off emotion like a button. When you are acting intense scene back to back, it can spill over. That doesn't always mean romance. Sometimes it's just professional closeness. But social media doesn't understand that. One BTS video will trend and boom, story will change. Like story don't change immediately. One smiling picture that you post, blogs will write headlines about it. And on the part of Sonia too, people actually forget that she's human. She has her own journey. She has her own emotions. She has her own growth. Like not everything has to revolve around Maurice. But unfortunately, guys, once names are paired in public, the internet will always link them together, no matter how hard they try to prove otherwise. That's the cost that follows public love. So guys, me personally, I don't blame Maurice most times. So I blame the pressure. I blame the industry. I blame the unrealistic expectations people have for celebrities. Because the same people dragging him today will be the same ones complaining tomorrow that his movies are boring. You can't win. And at the end of the days, he's trying to survive. He's trying to stay relevant and secure his future. And until you've carried that weight before, it's very easy to judge from the outside. So guys, that's what I felt. Let me just know in the comment section. Do you actually think this particular way that I think? Do you actually see it from this angle? Because most times we talk about Maurice, this and that. You see him promoting a movie with other actresses. You'll be like, Maurice did this one, Maurice did. But all these things, he's just strategic, I would say. He's just using strategy to make sure he makes ends meet. But anyway, guys, let me just know your humble opinion. Do you agree with this, or do you feel that he actually knows what he's doing? If you've watched up to this point, thank you. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Here we give courageous gossip cruise about Maurice, Sonia Uche, and other celebrities. So do well, subscribe to the channel. Let me just know your thought down there below. Make sure you like, share, okay? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in my next video.
Even though
Bye
sometimes
for now.
like